welcome to today's vlog. Today will be a day in the life with me, and I'm just gonna take you with me throughout the day. I mean, granted, this is already an unusual day just because I was up pretty early, and today is a work from home day for me, so I will be working out my regular job today too. So for breakfast, I am having some leftover pizza. This was my lunch yesterday. And this is my favorite kind of pizza, which is prosciutto and arugula. I do like prosciutto and arugula when it has fig jam on it too. This one has prosciutto, arugula, I think mozzarella cheese, and a balsamic glaze. I'm also having some peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is like honestly my favorite to have in like the colder months. I've been trying to go through all the teas I have. I have a lot of like chamomile, lavendery stuff. I have like ginger. I have a whole bunch of other kinds of tea, and I was trying to go through those too because at some point, I don't know, the tea collection gets crazy. But I didn't have any peppermint, and then I just had it at someone's house recently, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot how much I love this shit. So I immediately went to go buy a box of peppermint tea, and I'm like halfway through it already. I'm gonna be really real and just say I've been really tired. I feel like work has been a lot. I feel like last week right into this week, today's Wednesday, has been a lot. There's no other way to say it. It's just been a lot. I've just been really tired, like exhausted. I think between workload plus, I don't know, just environmental work stuff with like personal stuff. There's just been a lot of stuff lately. And I've been tired. I'm not gonna lie, I've been tired. So a few of the things I've been trying to track as part of my like New Year's, goals or resolutions or just, things that I wanna be better at are like, going to the gym and working out and going to sleep early, journaling, whatever. I track them weekly in my Notion template, but it's not like I have to go every single day thing. It's just really a way for me to track how often I am going. Like, I don't need to go to the gym every single day, but I would like to go a couple times a week. Same thing with like going to bed earlier, etc. And I've kind of not been doing too hot on that. Granted, it's only the second week of February, but like, I can already sense it. There's things that I can also sense that do make an impact. For example, people talk about atomic habits all the time. And personally, I do think that it's worth a read, whether or not you just take one thing from it. For example, it's like the habit stacking or the 2-day rule. And I think the 2-day rule really applies to me when it comes to like working out in the gym and stuff. After not going to the gym or working out for 2 days, it's really easy to make that 3, 4, 5, etc. So I definitely have noticed it like when I'm in a rhythm. And so again, it's only been 6 weeks into the year, but like when I'm in the rhythm and I go to the gym a couple times a week or I go to a class, whatever, every other day or something like that, it feels a little more like routine. It feels more like natural. But after I take 2 days off in a row, it's really easy to just like, I have not been going to bed early because I'm like ready for bed and like I'm just ready to, snuggle up and like, call it a night early. If I've been going to bed early, it's because I've been absolutely exhausted. Like, I just cannot. So basically, it's been, I think, maybe probably in the last couple of weeks, it's been like 3 or 4 days where I've just like come home from work, eaten something, showered, washed my face, whatever, and then like knocked out. And at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 or something, which is what happened yesterday, which I will say is probably why I was up early today. So I've changed and finished my breakfast. I do still like to eat something before I go to the gym, even if I've had pre-workout. I just don't like to go on an empty stomach. And that's where we're headed now, the gym. If I had planned better for my week, I probably would have booked a class today. So I would have gone to like a studio Pilates class like at 7 or something, but I didn't know, and here we are. So we're still trying to make the most of our morning, and we're gonna go to the gym. And typically I've been reading at the gym too. Like I'll go on the treadmill for like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes and just read while I'm on the treadmill. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've been reading Onyx Storm pretty much only when I'm at the gym. It's become my gym on the treadmill book. I really enjoy doing that just because A, it makes me want to go to the gym, but B, it makes me forget how long I've been on the treadmill. So, because I want to read another chapter or something, it turns out that's another whatever, like 10, 15 minutes on the treadmill. And then by the time I'm done, it's like, wow, okay, I've been on the treadmill for an hour. But it didn't really feel that way because I wasn't so focused on time, but rather just like, I want to read another chapter. I want to finish this one. But unfortunately, life happens and, I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 weeks or anything. So there's that. But then again, there are weeks where I go to more classes than the gym and vice versa. So, or there are weeks like this past couple where I haven't done either. So, we trying, fam, we trying. I'll probably get to the gym around 7:30, which granted is really not that early. Because I went to sleep really early yesterday and because I'm working from home today, I do have a little bit more time in the morning. Like I don't have to worry about commute time or like getting ready in the same way. Like it's not a big deal if I forget something because I'm at my house, you know? So I'm trying to make the most of the morning again by going to the gym, but I'm hoping that there'll be a little time to stop at a coffee shop after the gym too. Maybe get a pastry and a iced coffee. I know it's like 30 degrees, but the New England in me wants an iced coffee, okay? And maybe just write my journal for a little bit before coming home to, you know, get to work. It's about 8:30 now. I have left the gym and now I'm in front of a coffee shop that I have never been to before. It's been recommended to me a few times, so I think today is a great day to actually just pop in and have a seat, have a coffee, take some time to chill out for a minute, write in my journal before I go back home and like log in for the workday. I am running a little later than I would like, honestly, story of my life. Thankfully, today is not a crazy work day, or it's just a lot of like computer work, so it's not a big deal if I'm a little late. So I won't have to rush myself too much in the coffee shop. Let's get a coffee. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Back from the coffee shop, in my office and working, logged on now. But I figured I would pop in before I like actually really start working. Because what happens is I open my laptop and then I start checking emails, etc. Then I'm like, go. And I forgot, oh yeah, I was vlogging today. But I came back from Cafe Eva and it was really good. It's like this Latin-inspired cafe. The iced latte I got was delicious. My phone's actually like sitting on it right now, but it's very good. The problem that I have with a lot of cafes is that like sometimes the food is good, but the coffee's not, or the coffee's good, but the food is not. But the coffee was delicious there, and the rape ahead was also really good. So plus on both food and coffee for me. Granted, I haven't tried all other kinds of like food and stuff there, but today's experience definitely left a really good impression on me. Anyway, I'm logged on to work now, so I will spend the next few hours working before I break for lunch. Typically, the way I do it when I work from home is that I have my work computer here in front of me, and I'm at my desk with my big computer, my PC. Sometimes if I'm in the mood, which I'll be honest, I'm usually not, I will connect one of my monitors to my work computer just to like see things better. You know, when you have so many tabs and windows and stuff open, obviously it's easier to see with multiple monitors. However, sometimes I get a little lazy and I'm just like, whatever, I'll survive on just my one laptop screen. So this will be my lunch, and I'll put the miso butter on top after I microwave this. So I have some steamed green beans, white rice, and some turkey meatballs that I meal prepped earlier this week. So it's about 1 o'clock now, and I figured it was the perfect time to break for lunch. I finished a task, so now, you know, it's a good time to break. I had already meal prepped a few things earlier this week, but I had yet to make a sauce. It was just one of those weekends. I did not feel like it, to be honest. So I quickly whipped up that miso butter paste. So it definitely gives the green beans a little more flavor. Same thing with my meatballs that I made, and a little bit on the rice too. I will say it's very salty just because there is a lot of miso paste in it. I did tone down the saltiness with a little bit of sweetness and spiciness, a little bit of tang as well. I will put all the ingredients over here. Again, I just go off the cuff and just chop and put stuff in. But again, it was super easy and it's very good. The meatballs are freaking delicious. Honestly, they're like one of my staple go-to recipes to make. Having the green beans with the miso butter sauce, This makes them delicious. It's not so hard to get your greens in when they're really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm having my water as well as a little bit of ginger ale zero, I guess. Canada Dry Zero. I don't drink very much soda, but I do like a ginger ale every once in a while. And this, again, these are like the little tiny cans. And I will say this is from yesterday. I didn't finish it. I figured today I can finish it. And now that it's been opened, it's not so, like the bubbles aren't so sharp, I guess. When I cracked it open yesterday, I literally went like, because I don't drink a lot of carbonated beverages. So that crack of the can and that like spice going down, I was like, oof, I was not prepared for it. And I know that's what people like love with carbonated beverages, but I've just never been really into it. But this one has flattened out a little bit. Not completely flat, but it's flatter. So usually during my lunch break, if I'm at home, I'll probably just do personal things, you know, whether it's like watch a YouTube video or, I don't know, read a chapter in a book or just hang out, lounge around, online shop, whatever it is. Yeah, I try also to not like be at my computer desk the entire time too, just because, you know, I'm at my computer literally the other whole day. So I try to break up the scenery even when I'm at home. We are back to the grind, and it is a few meetings and then just back to more computer work. Hopefully I will get ahead so that tomorrow when I'm on set for a photo shoot tomorrow, I can actually dedicate some like focus on the photo shoot and not have to spend all my time prepping for a future photo shoot and video shoot. This is how sometimes I'm always surprised at how quickly like the 9 to 5 can actually go when you're busy, like myself. Sometimes I'm just shocked at where I'm like, I still have so much to do. I can't believe it's almost like the end of the day type of feeling, you know? Which I guess is good, but sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I had so much more to do though. I am good. I feel like I will be honest. Today was a much needed work from home day to just get some computer stuff figured out, to get my files figured out, everyone's SOW, like just to organize things so we see where we're at. I feel like as much as I love being at the studio, like shoots and stuff, sometimes I'm like, I just need to get some work done though. You know what I mean? Like, totally. So it's about 4:45 right now, which means, you know, I can safely log off in 15 minutes or so. So what I like to do is take some time to make a list of the things I'm going to have to do tomorrow, or kind of like prioritize what is a need to do tomorrow versus I would like to do tomorrow. I also do have a photo shoot going on too, so that will take some of my attention. Typically, I'm a late person in general too, so I try to get a bit of a head start for tomorrow morning, just so that when I arrive to work, you know, whatever, 10 minutes late or something, I at least don't have to think about what are my priorities. Before I log off, I just check all my emails again, same thing with my like messages, as well as anything that I was like working on to make sure that I finished whatever task it was, just so I don't have to log on tomorrow and be in the middle of a task, or I really try to not do that very often, you know, or at least I'll just make a sticky note and put it on my laptop right here to remind myself where I left off. But yeah, and that was my work day, and let me tell you, I've been sitting in this damn chair for way too long. The way I was just about to send one more message out, but it's like, I gotta remind myself sometimes, hey, it's not that serious. Like, it's not a needs to be sent at 5 p.m. serious. You know, I can send it tomorrow and everything's still going to be fine. Not very much will have moved the needle if I send it right now or tomorrow morning. So I'm going to send that shit tomorrow morning. And I'm going to finally get to do this because it is 5 o'clock, baby. Work is finally over. I have been obviously sitting and staring at my computer for a long time. So now we need to just like stretch it out. We're probably going to eat something soon, but while I'm in the mood, in the sense of I have energy, I'm going to try to tidy up some of my office area, stream room, my lair here, just because you can't see it, but I can see it. There are balloons from my birthday stream on the floor still. There's a whole bunch of confetti on the floor too because of balloons like this. These ones have confetti in it, and I accidentally popped one during my birthday stream, which by the time this goes up, it's pretty much a month ago, and there's still gold confetti all over the floor. So I'm going to try to tidy up a bit, clean that. Also, you know, it just is a good way to get the body moving, even if it's just a little bit, which is also part of the reason why I just like to go to the gym to walk on the treadmill too. It definitely helps me get my steps in on the days where I'm looking at my computer all day. Also, great opportunity for me to read. I thought it was all gonna go in the garbage. It didn't. So, okay. Now I just have more gold confetti on the ground. Nice. Do you think I can do it with this one? Or if I just, let me cut a little bit out here. Oh yeah. See, that's what I wanted to do. Get the air out at least. So we'll let her deflate in the garbage. And then we'll pop all the other balloons. I think those are all the balloons. Alrighty. Okay, so it's like 6:30 or so. I did a little bit of tidying in this room. Not a ton of tidying, just a little bit. Then I sat around and watched a couple of YouTube videos, and now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat dinner. In like retrospect of my day, I guess, had I thought about this and planned better, I probably would have done a class or signed up for a class to go do after work, just because the only other thing I would probably want to do is stream tonight, but because I sat my ass right here and stared at a computer screen from 9 to 5 and didn't really do anything else, doesn't always make me inclined to want to stream also with my ass in the seat looking at a computer screen, you know what I mean? I try to be strategic with what I'm doing for my after work activity if I can fit something in. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm just too fucking tired. But today I think I could have done something. So I think after dinner maybe I'll do some studying, like language studying, because I haven't done that like at all. So maybe I can do that. Or maybe, just maybe, I can practice piano. And I say practice, I mean try to learn. The same thing with that guitar up there. You know, the two instruments I would like to play and have wanted to know how to play for like 15 plus years and just have yet to. Forever on my to learn list. Who knows? But I'm hungry. Let's eat. For dinner, I had another meal prepped meal. This one is a chicken pad see ew with more green beans. And I did rice noodles, but these are actually just like rice paper that I've cut into rice noodles. Pretty easy, and happy that I had it ready to go. And I had a nice liquid IV for my fun drink. It's been a little bit since dinner. I have since changed into my pajamas. You see my Snoopy pajama pants. We're back in them, and it's not quite like bedtime, but I'm ready to wind down and just chill, I guess. I don't know, maybe watch a TV show, watch more YouTube videos, snuggle, read, do my Duolingo. I don't know. But I figured I would end the vlog here. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. I feel like this day was kind of, I don't know, simple, boring, whatever, but like this is kind of a regular day in my life. The only thing that it made it irregular is that I was actually up and had energy and was willing to like vlog. That's the only thing that was really different in this day in life. But thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you ever want to hang out with me live, I stream at twitch.tv/Nilanda_XO about 2 to 3 times a week. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.